I'm Flaming Rocket 58, and this is the fantastic shirt of the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and here today I will be talking about Fantastic Four cereal and the Little Caesars collaboration. So, starting off, we have the Walmart exclusive Galactus Cocoa Puffs. This is probably one of my favorite boxes. No idea that they even made this. I didn't see it in any of the promotional images, but I was getting the other ones from Walmart and I saw it, and I was actually really surprised that there was a Galactus one. I thought that was pretty cool. I did a little bit more research, and apparently there is a Herbie cereal box on the giant size Trix, but it is a exclusive at Kroger. And there is no Kroger anywhere near me, so I was not able to get this one. And I really like these cereal boxes because they all have a 60s vibe. It's like, I believe it's the original Cocoa Puffs logo, but it just looks retro, like old. So on the side, it has the Fantastic Four right here, and this is family size for Galactus. I'm not entirely sure if they have like a regular size Cocoa Puff box with him on it. And then anyways, on the back, on all of the cereal boxes, there is a reveal a hidden message with the Fantastic Four decoder. You're supposed to cut these out and like decode this message up here. I didn't cut it out, but I did decode it. And Galactus says, "You have failed, as do all who fight." And I am really hoping he says that in the movie, because that line is awesome. That also makes me believe that Galactus does win against the Fantastic Four. But I'm not sure. I'm really excited for this movie, and I wanted to talk about Galactus first because his box and his message was my favorite. So I'll put that aside. Johnny Storm on the Honey Nut Cheerio box. This is also a family size box. I did see a regular size Honey Nut Cheerio box with him on it, but I had already gotten a family size one, so it's whatever. This one, I mean, up here it kind of looks retro-y, but the rest of it kind of just looks like a normal Honey Nut Cheerio box. I don't even know how long Honey Nut Cheerios has been around. Anyways, there's the side. It has the Fantastic Four again. And then on the back, there's another Fantastic Four message. And I honestly didn't even have to decode this one with the little things that's on the back. It's literally "Flame On," which is the Human Torch's catchphrase. So that was really easy to just decipher without even having to actually decode it. So there's that box. The Thing is on the Reese's Puffs box, and this does look a little bit older. Like I said, the boxes with these I love the retro look. I will not be saving all of these boxes. I will be cutting out the front and probably putting them on my wall for a little bit before I throw them away eventually. On the side, the Fantastic Four is there because it is a family size box. I did also see a regular size Reese's Puffs box with the Thing on it. On the back is the decoder thing again. His catchphrase, "It's clobbering time." So there's that. I also love the artwork on the back for the cereal boxes. I really like the old posters and artwork we've been getting for this movie. Mr. Fantastic on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. This is a regular size cereal box. This is probably one of my favorites because of the way it looks. It looks like an old cereal box. And he obviously has a hidden message on the back. I did actually have to decode this one, and I didn't really like it. It's solve everything, I mean, I guess that makes sense for Reed Richards, but I thought it was just kind of a plain thing to put on the back for the message. I know that Johnny and the Thing had their catchphrases, but that made more sense. I don't know honestly what else you could have put on here, but I feel like they could have come up with something a little bit better. But as you can see, the Fantastic Four is not on the side because it's not a family-size box. For the last cereal box, Lucky Charms Sue Storm, also known as Invisible Woman. So this was actually the first one I got. I got this right when the Fantastic Four cereal was hitting shelves. I didn't know about it until I saw this in store, and I was super excited. So, of course, bought it. This is a regular size Lucky Charms box, and her hidden message is, "We will face this together as a family," which I believe she says in the trailer. So yeah, there's that box. Again, the old vibes. It's really awesome. Put that down there. And Herbie, which, like I said, I was unfortunately unable to get. His message was, "You're the best of us." I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, since I haven't seen the movie, and I also haven't heard Herbie talk. I don't know if that's going to have some significance in the movie or not. I also don't know if Herbie talks. I don't think he does. He just kind of makes robot noises, I think. I'll get to the Little Caesars in a minute, but the other day I went to my local card shop and I found a Fantastic Four comic for sale, so I bought it. And I haven't read it yet, but the cover art alone is awesome. It has Doctor Doom on the front, and then obviously the Fantastic Four. So I'm excited to read this. I also recently found out that there is a comic book prequel for the Fantastic Four First Steps. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it comes out next week. I don't even know where I would buy it. But yeah, this is the comic book I got the other day. And then when Doctor Strange 2, or Multiverse of Madness, was coming out, I saw leaks of Mr. Fantastic, like John Krasinski, I think his name is, playing Mr. Fantastic. And for some reason, I was just super excited about seeing Mr. Fantastic in Doctor Strange without any prior knowledge to Mr. Fantastic or the Fantastic Four. So I went out to stores and tried my hardest to find a Mr. Fantastic action figure, which is why I have this Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic figure. He does have some accessories, which I'll show in a second. But I found him at an Ocean State. One of the most random spots you could find an action figure like this. But I'm super happy that I was able to get him. So, there he is. And then his accessories are a lab coat, and then these white arms. Now, I took the original hands off of these white arms because I like displaying Mr. Fantastic without his stretchy fingers. So, I'll just rip off his arms real quick to show you. So it was a little bit of a struggle to get his lab coat on, but it is now on, and I really like this look for him since he's like the smartest person in the world. I would display him like this, but I just love the Fantastic Four suit so much better than the lab coat. And I don't really like the long fingers they gave him for to show off like his abilities. So I do switch the hands when I display him because I feel like these hands look a lot better than these hands. But these are the accessories, I guess you could say, because he comes like this in the box, and then there's these on the side. So there's that. They should have gave him like long arms. I know that the new like Marvel Legends figures for the Fantastic Four First Steps, he has like stretchy long arms, and at some point I do want to get the Marvel Legends figures because I think they all look really nice. They actually gave Johnny Storm slash Human Torch 2 figures, one with him fully on fire and one with him just in a regular suit. I'm also not sure why the Thing doesn't have a shirt on his action figure to match the rest of his crew, and in most of the promotional material we see him with a shirt on mostly, so I'm not sure why they didn't give him a shirt for the figure, but he still looks probably the coolest out of them all. But I really like Mr. Fantastic's accessories the most. Anyways, this video is not about action figures, it's about cereal and Little Caesars, so let's talk about Little Caesars. When I heard that they were doing a Little Caesars collab, I was super excited, but I wasn't sure if there was one near me. Thankfully, there was a Little Caesars near me, and I actually tried it for the first time. And this is going to be a really weird description, but for those of you who have seen Good Burger and like the Mondo Burger place that's in the movie, and how they like inject the meat with some sort of gas or air, think of how that would taste. That's how I kind of think Little Caesars tastes, if that makes sense. It's such an odd, very odd and strange description, but that's how I think it tastes. It's not bad, but it's not like the best pizza place. It's pretty cheap, but it's not the best. But I of course had to get it for the box, and I actually got Little Caesars quite a few times, and I kept getting Mr. Fantastic. I did not get the Thing, Human Torch, or Invisible Woman at all. Just Mr. Fantastic. So this is the only Little Caesars box I have. So yeah, there it is. I'll put an image on screen of what all 4 boxes look like together, because I really wish that I was able to get all 4 boxes, but I wasn't, and that's okay, because I got one of them at least, and that's Mr. Fantastic. And that's fantastic. The pizza itself, like the flavors it was, I believe, like it's the Fantastic 4 and 1, so there's 4 different flavors in one pizza. So there was regular pepperoni, regular cheese, Italian sausage, and pepperoni, I believe? No, Italian sausage and bacon. And then there was jalapenos and pepperoni. The jalapeno one I didn't really like, because it wasn't even that it was spicy, just the texture of the jalapenos on the pizza was not good. The Italian sausage one was pretty good. Pepperoni, amazing. Cheese, I mean, who doesn't like cheese pizza? Little Caesars employees received a Fantastic Four hat. I called Little Caesars and asked if they could sell me one. They didn't know what I was talking about, but I know that at least some locations got Fantastic Four hats, and it's pretty cool. I'll put a picture up on screen. But yeah, this pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.